Hey guys, it's the Gundam Boy, and look at that, Arrowhead serving up another Warbond. So, let's take a look at the trailer. So we have the armor set, which is pretty neat. If we take a look at the dev block, we can see that the armor passive, which is named Desert Stormer, grants fire resistance, acid, gas, electric, and provides a better throwing range. The armor passive I'm a little neutral to. I mean, we got more armor resistance, and we also have access to the further servo-assisted like ability for throwing. I don't know what the resistance number is for the armor set, but depending on how that is, maybe you could be serviceable. I don't think it's anything new to the game. It's almost like it's a replacement for people who didn't get access to the Killzone Warbond, which provides you with something similar to this Desert Stormer, while also having servo assisted on it. But let's move over to the weapons, because let me just say, the weapons and the stratagems are way more exciting. So starting off with the AR-2 Incendiary, we have a fire assault rifle for the first time. Another weapon to the Arson collection. If you know anything about the fire damage in this game, you'll know that it's busted, so I can only imagine this will be a tearing weapon on the bug front. Then we have the G7 Pineapple, which, oh god, it's a cluster hand grenade, just what I need. They missed the guy. You guys gotta redo the take. If you freeze it right here on this specific frame, you can actually see the little bomblets being spread around. I don't think there's too much to say about it. I just look forward to getting team killed more often. Then we have a spear gun that can fire gas. It looks like the projectile can fart on top of the enemies, and it's kinda ironic that they released a spear gun with a dragon coming soon. However, you should know about the spear gun is that it did look like it penetrated through the little warrior. As you can see, the gas doesn't line up with the enemy in front of you. So it looks like it's gonna over-penetrate them, as the lighting effect of the gas here doesn't line up with the enemy right here. Too bad we don't get to see it be used more, because I'm curious to see how well it would punch through other targets. But I am glad it could one-shot the Bird Commander to the head, as this was shown in the deep dive trailer. Another weapon being added to the Arson collection is the expendable napalm. It definitely looks like it's gonna be built for specifically dropping enemies in the chaff category, unlike its anti-tank brother. And the stratagem I'm looking forward to the most is the solo silo. Why did they let us fire an ICBM at a charger? Is this like a waste of resources? I don't... While it was criminal for them to fire it at a single charger, you can see that it can actually take down a Bile Titan if you hit it. But I am curious about the room of error for this weapon, as it has a pretty big blast range. However, I am skeptical because I have been hurt in the past by both the Epoch and the 500 kilogram bomb. I'm still hopeful for it to be a pretty big blast range, as you can see the terrain around it actually get deformed, specifically referring to the texture changes on the ground there that usually is left behind after an explosion. And then they provided us with some skins. So we have an AR that shoots fire, cluster bomb grenades, farting spear gun, portable fireball spawner, and a straight up ICBM. I'm definitely getting this Warbond, but what do you guys personally think about it? Like, comment, subscribe, whatever, blah, 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 blah.